Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group C. Inshallah, today we will present about our project, which is smoking ban on university premises. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce myself and my group member first. My name Muhammad Syamil Sakri, and we have brother Hasbul Hadi, brother Ashraf Hasbi, and the last one is brother Ilham Fauzi. So this is the outline for our presentation today. First is about a summary of our project. Second, background. Third, problem statement. Fourth, significance of the project. Next is about objective of our project, and the lastly is recommendation. So now we move to the summary of our project. The study was conducted address the problem of air pollution caused by cigarette smoke. The smoking cigarette unwittingly cause air pollution. This is because burning compound with a carbon base such as tobacco, which is the major component of cigarette, the result in the production of carbon monoxide. This habit of smoking among students of Institute of Higher Education in Malaysia show a sharp increase according to a report issued by the Malaysian Ministry of Health in 2022. The objective of the study is to protect the right of the majority of non-smokers from the threat of air pollution by cigarette smoke, especially women and children. And also, in addition to making the International Islamic University of Malaysia is the free zone of smoking. Therefore, among the steps that have been taken to make this mission successful, first is to organize the community say no to smoking campaign, and also followed by the creation of awareness poster and video for distribute in the community. So now we move to the background of our project. First, after research and survey some students in Mahalah Ali related to the issue of air pollution that occur on campus, most of them express dissatisfaction with students who smoke on campus. This is because from them, cigarette smoke is something annoying and can make them feel less comfortable and disgusted by the smell. Although various measures to ban smoking have been taken by the International Islamic University of Malaysia, such as imposing action on students who smoke and so on, but for some smokers among students are willing to risk the life of others in order to satisfy their addiction to cigarette. Therefore, our group has decided to choose this title, which is Smoking Ban on University Premise, for this assignment.
Okay, I will continue to present about previous research on smoking. So this is belong to the American statistic that have been published. So more than 60 million Americans are impacted, and for every smoker who dies, at least 30 more suffer from a serious illness due to smoking. And also secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke is also contribute to approximately 41,000 deaths among non-smoking adults and 400 deaths in infants each year. So this statistics belong to the people who smoke and also who don't smoke. Okay, we move to the health issue. So we all know that smoking will affect our health. So I include there are several health issues that will affect either on the smokers and also the people who had been affected by secondhand smoke. So the first one is emphysema and chronic bronchitis. And the second one is increase the risk of developing cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung conditions, diabetes, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease (COPD), and also raise the risk of developing tuberculosis, several eye conditions, and immune system issues such as rheumatoid arthritis. So these are several issues that will affect on the smokers and also the people who had been affected by secondhand smoke. We have done about the introduction of smoking. So what is our priority? This project is focused on what actually? Okay, so our project actually focus on more on second-hand smoke. This is because in our university, UIAM, the people who smoke are minority, not majority. So we will focus on how to prevent the second-hand smoke. So the project will focus on some of the public places in our university, such as mahalla, compound, cafeteria, sport complex, and else.
However, there are also problems and challenges to making the solution successful. Among them, lack of awareness and cooperation among some people on the importance of the solutions to keep our environment free from any pollution. This is because not all the students will be together in making the solution successful, and some of them will not take it seriously about it. Besides that, friends who also smoke make it difficult for smokers to quit smoking. Based on statistics, peer influence is the biggest factor in someone starting to smoke. Next, somewhat hidden areas such as the toilets and rooms become places to smoke. This makes it difficult to find and stop smoking activities at the university because the smokers have a place far away from people to smoke quietly. After that, surely a lack of discipline and commitment of some individuals in carrying out their responsibilities to take care of our environment. Because of that, smokers doesn't care about the effect that will occur when smoking. Finally, there is no action from the responsible party to impose action on those who smoke at the university, so that smokers do not feel afraid and ashamed to smoke in the university area.
Alright, so now I will explain to you about the significance of our project, or why this project is important to be done. Alright, so the first one is to give awareness or reminder about the existence of the Smoking Ban Act, which is from Article 8 from the Framework Convention on Tobacco Control. So it mentioned that every party, including Malaysia, is obligated to take steps to safeguard the general population from the dangers of cigarette smoke that can endanger their health. So that's why this project is significant for us. And then the second one is to provide information about the dangers of cigarettes to the community, especially to the community at IUM, because we know that smoking is harmful to every people, not only the smoker but also the non-smoker.
The main objective of the project is to protect and educate the current generation, particularly students, about the dangers of smoking, not only to the smoker but to other people as well. This is because, based on research, those who smell cigarette smoke have worse effect than those who smoke. It can also harm their health even more for pregnant women and small children. Next, to take the first action toward preventing environmental issues such as air pollution. As we know, a lot of damage and harm on this earth is caused by humans themselves. This is also recorded in Al-Quran, Surah Ar-Rum, verse number 41. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, corruption has appeared throughout the land and sea by reason of what the hands of people have earned. So He, which is Allah, may let them taste part of the consequence of what they have done, that perhaps they will return to the righteousness. Because of that, we need to take care of our world together. Besides that, to create a clean environment and reduce the number of smokers on campus, we are in learning. We need a good environment, of course, for our health and also our mind to have a good idea for thinking and learning. In addition, to strengthen relationship among students by spreading poster and video about say no to cigarettes. When we work together to make this solution successful, it also can make us know each other and make our relationship stronger. Finally, to encourage students to be brave and to reprimand smokers in a good way. This is because we need to reprimand them, give them support to quit smoking, and give them time to help themselves.
So now we move to the recommendation for implementing this project at IUM. So the first one, we will launch a campaign such as launching an anti-smoking campaign using a variety of tactics like a say no to smoking campaign, advertisement displayed in any particular media for the IUM community, making a poster or inviting speakers who represent authorities like the Minister of Health to address the community, and so on. And then the second one is we believe that enforcing the law is the most effective solution. So by enforcing the law, by bringing up the issue of smoking among the IIM community to the higher authorities of the university so that the smoking ban can once again be implemented. Even we know that the higher ups still engage in this smoking culture, but it is crucial and significant for all of us to come forward and propose this increasingly important problem for the sake of the greater good. So I think that's all from us. Thank you.